I had a friend. Ooh, should I tell the story though? I don't know if I should tell that story. I have a friend that I can literally go on. Wait a minute. Hold on, Jack. We're going. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna tell you a quick story time. 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 Hold on, hold on. Let me switch. Let me switch scenes. Let me switch scenes. Let me switch scenes. Let me switch scenes. Hold on. Let me switch scenes. Let me make y'all bigger. Let me make y'all bigger. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, real quick. Real quick. I'm gonna go back to gaming. I'm gonna go back to gaming. But real quick, I'm gonna say the story. So I had to know this guy, right? And we're supposed to. It was supposed to be me, the girl I was talking to, the girl I was trying to talk to, my friend, and her friend. Right? I tell him I need you to distract the friend, so I can talk to who I actually want to talk to. So it won't be no craziness. Like you know what I'm saying? Because I know the plan. I had the plan set out. Playbook is there. Everybody knows this. All I need you to do is talk to her enough while we can separate them, and then it's GG's. And then after that, I ain't gonna need no help after once it's separated away from each other. And he's like, cool. Who's the friend? So listen, this dude, this dude knew who I was trying to talk to and was acting weird. I'm like, bro, chill out. You gotta get the friend. So who's the friend, right? It's she kind of a big girl. Okay, not kind of. She's a big girl. Okay, she was a little bigger than your average Joe. You know what I'm saying? She was a little bit on the bigger side. Okay, and she was one of those people that was like, my my friend ain't doing nothing. My bestie ain't doing nothing. Da 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 da. Right? So I had to get her out of there because she ain't messing up with nothing that I got going on. No, 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 no. I couldn't let that happen. So, with that being said, I'm like, do this for me, you know what I'm saying? I got you next time, whatever, whatever, whatever. So, he's like, fine, whatever, whatever. So, finally get them separated. We go in the room and we just talking, like vibing. I'm actually trying to get to know her because like she looked really good, right? So I'm really trying to get to know her. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happens, here happens, you know what I'm saying? And then like all of a sudden we like start really getting to know each other to a point where it's like, oh yeah, like, oh we got this in common and oh we got this in common too. And this and that and that and that. We just chopping it up hours, right? Now, 2 hours go by. We go back into like like I forget where we was at. We was at like the mall area. We was at the mall. We was chopping up that for 2 years, and it's mind you, it's nighttime. So it's mall about to get ready to close, right? Mall about to get ready to close. We go to like the little lunch area, and they're like, "All right, it's time to leave. We're about to close in like 30 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. So we need everybody to start. If you need to get what you need to get and go, get out the mall, bro." And I'm like, I haven't seen a friend in like 2 hours. 2 hours. Like, where bro go? He was supposed to just walk with her around the freaking mall and have a conversation. We about to literally walk out the mall. This dude about to walk towards the mall, coming in the mall. I'm like, wait, why'd y'all go out the mall? We literally all like gathered together in like a little group in like a little circle. And I was like, oh, what's up, bro? Blah, blah, blah. I kept it, I ain't be weird. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And then we separated. Boom. So I'm telling him, bro, I appreciate that, bro. I know you probably had a time in your life to like, doing all that extent, but I appreciate you doing it. I know you didn't want to do it. He was like, nah, I actually had a good time. I'm like, you actually had a good time. What do you mean you actually had a good time? I had a good time. You technically wasn't supposed to have a good time. Like you not really supposed to have a good time. I was supposed to have a good time, and you were just supposed to just avoid, you know what I'm saying, her coming towards my way. She said, I had a good time. Found out this dude then smashed the big girl, bro. I'm like, yo, what the heck? You in the car? The back seat? Like, we gotta go back in that car. Like, turn the window, put the windows down, something. He's like, yeah, bro. She done she done took my soul. I'm like, what do you mean take your soul, bro? What are you talking about? Yeah, bro, she done took my soul, bro. Like she snatched that mom. I'm like, she's like, yeah, bro, we supposed to be chilling. We supposed to be going to the movies tomorrow. I'm like, wait a minute. What the heck? So you mean to tell me you got some and that wasn't even a plan? I'm over here getting to know a person. You over here in guts. That's crazy. He was like, yeah, bro, she was something else, bro. Like, find out they went to the movies the next day, same thing. I'm like, okay. At this point, you wild. At this point, you're wild. Like, stop it. What is going on? No bullshit. I almost did the same. Wow, my boy. While he was driving? Why? No. There's some respect. You gotta have show some respect. 3-5. Come on, Zell. Show some respect. Come on, Zell. Driving though? Why while driving? That's crazy. That is a little crazy, bro. Let's not do that. While driving is kind of crazy. Like, come on, bro. That's wild. Wild? What was the problem? Let me tell you what the problem was. Because understand this is the problem. Let me explain, Court. Let me explain, Court. No. Listen. Understand, because I want to make sure I got this correct. Oh, let me get this all together here real quick. Hold on. The problem was I was supposed to get to know her, and then we was gonna start like dating and doing whatever. He didn't like the girl. He didn't like her. They didn't like each other. They didn't like he didn't he always says beforehand, mind you, beforehand he said I don't like big girls, he don't like big girls, blah blah blah. This and that and this and that and this. And then to find out that he did that, he was just doing it just to get something because he was slacking a little bit. That's crazy. Find out she just kept on telling him like, I know you don't like me, but I'm down if you down. Like what girl says that? Like what? You say yo, you fucked the girl you trying to no. So let me I can speed up. I gotta actually tell you what happened after that. I was just telling you that small part, but I can tell you that me and that girl, we had so much in common and we ended up not even dating. We ended up not even dating. He ended up getting some. We had all this good in common stuff and thinking that, oh bro, we gonna end up dating each other. We didn't even end up dating. We ended up not even dating. She ended up she ended up like literally getting freaking find out she was a what's the best way I can say this? She was uh she was for the streets. Okay. Find out she was for the streets. I didn't know she was for the streets, bro. But she was a low key for the streets. There's the ones that be out there that everybody know about, and then there's the ones that's low key that nobody know about. She was for the streets, bro. She was for the streets. So we did that too, man. And it was supposed to be me getting to know the girl, and then we end up like getting something popping, and then maybe dating, maybe after. But he the one that ended up getting some multiple times, and they ended up doing that for like weeks. Meanwhile, we had that one date. That one date after the first link that me and that girl had that night. After we left, she went to go with two other dudes, bro. Two other dudes, and she was for the streets. That's all I'm saying. She went crazy. She was for the streets. I was like, oh, heck no. And you probably asking, how did you find that out that night? Well, let me tell you. I was on the basketball team. I was on a basketball team. Let's just say basketball team let me know. Because the day after that we went to practice and I was like, yeah, I went out with what's the name? I went out with I'm gonna give her a name. I'm gonna give her a random name because I don't want to go crazy just in case it's like it's clipped. Uh, we're just gonna name her. We're gonna name her. We're gonna name her Cod. So I was like, yeah, I was hanging out with Cod last night. I was hanging out with Cod last night. We was chilling, bro. She real cool, bro. Like we really got to know each other. Then the other freaking center on my team was like, Cod, how you say? Why you lying? You say you hang out with Cod when I was just me and bro was just with her last night. I'm like, no, I literally was with her last night. She's like, no, I was with her last night. So then we look at the phone and I'm showing them that like, look, we was literally together because we took a picture of her together. And then you're like, well, bro, because I know he don't lie. He was from New York, so like, well, New Yorkers be lying, but like he was from New York, but I can tell when he's telling the truth and when he's not telling the truth. And he was like, yeah, me and bro was with her literally last night, and he, bro was like, yeah, she was for the streets. They clocked. They both hit. They both smacked. Meanwhile, I'm just talking to her. I was supposed to be getting to know her. I'm like, dang, she chose what she did. So she did. What year, bro? No, but not the bro. She didn't do the bro that I was with. She was doing two other bros that I didn't know she was going to see after that we left. And 353 Zell. Zell, you saying you talking about Zell, you talking about getting on Discord. I don't even think they're gonna be able to hear you because of my I don't have my will they be able to hear you? They might be able to hear you. Hold on. She chose. She chose and she hit the whole basketball team. She hit the whole basketball team, though. When I found out that she was just going through the line, I'm like, oh no, that's bad. We was freshmen. We was listen, we was freshmen in high school, by the way. That story is freshman in high school. I was on varsity for freshman, by the way. I was actually nice. I was actually nice. So what was your issue? You mad because the girl you like did not no, no, no. I'm mad that I'm the one that gets the good conversation and the getting to know them part when she got to them and she was just throwing at it. They didn't really do no talking. They didn't even know her favorite color. They didn't know her birthday. All they knew was her name and what she looked like. But that's that nice guy type shit. I ain't got time for it. But yeah, you get the point. Maybe you host it. All right, here we go, Riley. Riley, I know you be trying you feminist. You know what I'm saying? You for the girls and And you know, you always gonna be like, you know, women first, you know what I'm saying? You always gonna make sure the women outcome and things of that nature or whatever, whatever. But like, this is not one of them times. This is not one of them times, okay? Men be hoes too, bro. Let me explain. So you mad she put out to that? Yes, I'm mad that she should have put out to me too. And then when I brung it up to her, I was like, so we hung out last night, and then you went to go like smash like two other players on on the team. That's crazy. She was like, oh, I didn't think you was down for that type of stuff. I'm like, down? If you would have said so, I would have been like, heck yeah. Your boy was out too. Okay, all right. See, see. All right, on that note, okay. Yep, you got it. All right, let me go to Zell, where all right, let me pull up Discord. Hold on. Cause I gotta pull up Discord, and then when I pull up Discord chat, I gotta too bad she did not you no, then she wanted to, and I was like, no. I said no, cause you sorry. Yeah, I'm not no rebound. I could have been first, but instead I would have been third. I didn't want to be third. I wanted to be first. And then, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that. That's crazy. I seen she not right because that was whole. Yes, it's whole-ish. Whole-ish is crazy. No, that was just wild. All right, I'm on. I just put up Discord. I just put up Discord right now. It's loading. Uh, I made it. I got a Discord, but I need to fix my actual Discord up. Like I'm about to YouTube how to like get the whole Discord thing set up because oh, so sad. All right, Valley. See, you keep playing with me. Now you playing with me. You probably was 48th. 48th is crazy. Uh, 48th is crazy. 48th is crazy. 48th is crazy, bro. I didn't want it no more. Listen, listen. The crazy part is, you know what she does now? You know what she does? I'm pretty sure you can guess it off rip because of just that. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you can guess it just like that. Discord has detected new audio output device named HD audio. No, don't switch, bitch. Don't switch, bitch. No, stripper, even worse. I wish you was a stripper. I wish you was a swimmer. Like what? Like the women that I've had in my past, what they is now is crazy. It's like it's just ridiculous, actually. I got bad. I think I got bad choice back then. I say back then, bad choice of women. I think I had bad choice of women back then. Did you call me a bit? No, I didn't call you a bit. It was like like you know how Ricardo be like Elizabeth. I would yeah type that type of thing. Escort. No, yeah. I guess you can kind of say that. You can kind of say that. She had like an OF and stuff like that. She was probably abused as a child. Actually, she was the opposite. She was a silver spoon. You know what I'm saying? She was protected too much. That's what it was. She was protected too much when she was younger. So then when she got a little older, she started doing stuff behind people's back. That's what it was. If you really want to know, that's what it was. And from high school all the way to now, now she doing OF. You know what I'm saying? She she got about 50, 50.6K, something like that in that area. Like you know what I'm saying? She making money for it now. She doing her thing too. She doing her thing too. I guess she said she gonna do what she do best that she been doing in high school. Stop playing. That's crazy. Interesting. There is always a reason. Oh my God! Now you can't. Why are you trying to? I honestly probably trying to protect me for real though. Zell, bro, I need to tell this story, bro. You keep talking about telling the story. I'm on Discord. I'm literally on Discord, bro. Wait, I gotta fix my Discord. I want to fix my Discord actually. Um, bro does something for nothing. There's always a payout of some sort. Accept my request. You requested me? And tell me if I'm lagging while I'm on Discord, because you know what? I'm not wired right now, by the way. I'm not wired. Except it's Zell. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna start a voice call. Ring it.
Hold on. I got you.
Bro. Can you hear me?
Yo, yo.
Alright, alright.
Holy. All right. I can explain this. Share screen, share screen. You can share screen and Riley can't just hopefully
Uh,
get on my case about it.
uh, give me 1 second. Let me go over here. Give me 1 second. Go here. Bro. Where is it? No, I believe I believe you, bro. I believe you. Hold on, let me fix this.
It's
Okay, go
not
ahead.
as bad as you think it
All
is.
right, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
All right, so it was like I think it was like a Friday night, it was like in November of last year. Friday night, me and my boy, like I'm new, like I just transferred to the school, and I just met this kid. He was a local of the school, nigga, right? So we're just walking down, smoking down the school street, right? Because we're in like New Hampshire. I don't know how they just didn't care, right? So we're just walking down, chilling, right? Find these two girls, right? One's tall, one's short. He goes like, "Yo, I want the short one." I'm like, "Okay, I'll be W man's, like your man's, right?" So
There go that W
I
Mans.
didn't have my V because I'm not from New Hampshire. So I'm like, "Oh shit!" So we're gonna do a 2 man in your V. He's like, "Yeah, let's just do the 2 man, drive to some area, climb a mountain, and smoke on a mountain." I was like, "Okay, sure, fuck it." It's like 8 p.m. I'm gonna trust him. We go smoke on a mountain, climb down that mountain, come back. and I'm still talking to Shorty. I'm talking to the tall Shorty at this rate. He's sitting in the front seat with the short Shorty, right? They're getting along. I'm getting along with tall Shorty, right? And then I'm getting too comfortable. She's getting too comfortable. And then she starts feeling my thought. I'm like, okay, chill. This is my boy's car. And she starts rubbing up on me. I'm like, chill, hold on. And then next thing you know it, we start making out in the back of his V. She gets on top of me, and then she whispers in my ear, "Yo, low key, I'm trying to fuck right now." I was like, "I can't." I said, "I can't." I said, "I can't." I said, "I can't," because it's my boy's V. And she kept saying it for the past ride, and I was like, "Are you?" I was like, "I can't. It's my boy's V." So that she kept whispering it, and I was like, "Bro, hurry the fuck up and drive back to campus." Nigga, drive back to campus. Because I'm not driving. This nigga's driving. And then I'm like, yo, hurry up while I'm fucking in your V, right? And then it takes him like 10 minutes to get back to the campus, right? Nigga, she was like, I'm about to fuck you right now. I was like, I'm waiting till I get back to campus. I'm not gonna do this in the back of my boy's V. Real shit. Like, you gotta admit, is that not crazy? Asking me. And then next thing you know it,
Some people, some
I
women be
don't see her the
fiending.
next day. Nah, because next thing you know it, next day. This is like after like a 4-day weekend, right? Next day, because I play a sport, my teammates come through, right? Apparently the girl that I made out with in the back of my boy's car was my teammate's dealer.
Mm,
Yup. His plug.
that she was the plug.
I made of my teammate.
So you was smashing the plug. That's crazy.
I, I didn't know though. He didn't tell me.
But did they do anything with her too? Cause like then that'd be crazy. That'd be wild.
Nah. Nah,
Okay.
I told him. I'm not gonna lie. I told my teammate like the next day, and he was like, "Oh, that's the plug.
Okay. Cause
That's
that
the plug."
and then you didn't see her. You didn't see her the next day.
No, nah. I saw her the next week at a party.
See. That's crazy. She wanted something, and she didn't even decide to. You ain't even get partying. No message, no nothing. She
I,
just like,
I didn't know she was the plug, but at the same time, it's like you gotta admit, it's not my fault.
but the
Ah,
V,
I didn't
man, the
fuck in the V
V
though.
is
I didn't fuck
crazy.
in the V. I didn't fuck in the V
But you
though.
was tempted to though.
Yes, bro. Yo,
You gotta
if
control. You gotta
dude,
control.
nah, because I was chilling. I was litty. I was high and drunk. He sat on my lap. I'm like, yo, chill. Her shit was like, keep in mind, it's a bumpy ass road, so it's like I'm not even doing anything crazy. I'm just sitting there in the back seat.
That's something you gotta. You know what I'm saying? God,
But I
that
was
gives
like,
me a freaking. That remind me of a story. That's crazy.
but it's not
At
my
least you
fault.
didn't.
I'm
At least you didn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if Riley's still in here, but he did. He told a story. It's not wild. It's not as wild as you thought it was.
it's not a private convo either. I don't care because it already happened. So it's like and I don't go to that school anymore. I transferred out of that school.
Man,
Nigga,
listen.
you
We
leave
are
no
more men as us as men. You know, I ain't gonna lie. We kind of more easier than Women is no cat.
I feel like I just keep it low key. Like I
You
keep
gotta,
my profile
but
low.
you gotta
Uh,
keep it low key. But there's a difference between keeping it low key though, and then like you know what I'm saying. Then after that, it's like somebody gonna know. Girls gonna talk. So like you,
oh, oh, that's cool. Max 1,000 people. No bullshit. Across across all
that's
four
what I'm saying.
classes.
Girls gonna talk. So if you're
Her
not
best
gonna,
friend was her best friend was talking to my man's, bro. I was
but
losing it. I
like
was
you can be all right. So look, I can tell you like back in. Let me see. I'm trying to think of stuff. When was that? When was that? You can have okay. So for example, you can have a girl that literally tell you, you know, you look good, blah blah blah, and then you smack, and they won't. They like you and everything. They want. They still won't talk to you the next day. And you can have
they
also have a girl that literally sit here and tell all her friends about you, and it be a GG's for you. They would literally be on you just because of what they heard.
I ain't gonna lie. I left my bro. I left my old school, went to a new school, and went back to my old school. And keep in mind, I was gone for like a decent 2 years. Tell me why niggas still know my name at that same function. Like, you know, when you go to a club when you were in your
Yes.
like first year of college, you're like, niggas might know my name, but I won't care. Nigga, why do the freshmen know my name? I was entering that function. I don't go to that club anymore. I don't go to that bar anymore. That shit is not worth it. I don't even go out anymore.
So you
There
be
was new
you be in the house.
there was
You don't
new
go
niggas
nowhere
that
at all.
knew me.
I don't believe it.
There was new You don't believe it?
Nah, you gotta go out a little bit.
I don't. I don't. You know why? Because I need to keep a low profile for work purposes. Because you don't know who's the next person that's gonna be in a bar, and then they'll be like, "Yo, where you
Digital
work at?"
footprint. They can see you. They can see a flick. They can see something. Boom. Digital
No, they
footprint.
posted me one time on their bar page, which I was cooked.
You get cooked just like that though. That's crazy.
That's why I
See,
don't like tonight is a go out night. I'm not going out.
it was Friday night. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
I'm in the house though. Listen, I don't believe in Friday nights no more though. I feel
that's what I'm
like
saying.
Friday
Friday
nights is
night,
not a thing. It's not
yeah,
Fridays anymore. I feel like it's still like a Thursday. Saturdays is still Fridays. Fridays is my Saturdays. Saturday's a good day.
Saturdays.
Like Saturdays, you gonna see something way different.
Days is like God, bro. You gotta go to church. That's yo. I have another story time. I came back from a party at like 3 a.m. I had church the next day. I was still drunk. My dad had to pick me up too.
Worse. At least
But
you
keep
had
in mind,
somebody
I
to
was in
pick
my
you up
college
though.
dorm, bro.
At least you had somebody to pick you up though. Cause I've had,
Nah,
bro.
he had to pick me up from my dorm. I came back to my dorm at 3 a.m. Church was at like, I want to say 8 or 9.
See, I literally had where I had to go from. Let me see. I'm trying to see how far I was. So we used to have like parties. They used to have set up parties and host parties